Good morning, Golf Factor fans. This is Glenn Boswell here at the Riverside Golf Academy in Calgary, Alberta. And this morning I'm here with my favorite cup of coffee and a little teaching device that we can use when we're going to work on some chipping. So let's get started. When we chip, we're looking to make sure that we keep the ball rolling on the ground as much as possible. So if I'm just off the green here and I have a little bit of ways to run the ball, I pick something like a 9-iron or an 8-iron, and I'm going to let the club lift the ball up in the air for just a little bit of time and then roll most of the way. So if we think of it in terms of thirds, it's maybe 1/3 in the air, 2/3 along the ground. But the idea is that we do not have to help the ball up into the air, which is one of the common mistakes I see with most amateurs, is when the club is coming into impact, they will use their wrists and their hands and try and lift the ball up in the air, which a lot of the time causes you to catch the ball right in the middle and it scurries across the green with no control over how far it's going. So what we're going to work on here with this little stir stick is a drill that helps you keep the hands out of the motion and promote a good little bump and run shot that we can get close enough to make that one putt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that stir stick, put it right in the flap of the glove here, okay, and I'm going to make some practice motions that this is how I want to feel when I'm making this chipping motion. I'm trying to avoid doing this, which would obviously, I can feel that stir stick hit my forearm, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep that stir stick away from my arm as much as possible, so that when I do this correctly, it's going to feel like I'm doing this as opposed to that, which would obviously be bending that stir stick right into my arm. More importantly, it causes that golf club, the leading edge here, to come up on the golf ball, and again, once you hit the ball in the middle of the ball, it's gone. You don't have any control. So let's do a couple shots and see what we do. So the first shot I'm going to do is I'm going to do it incorrectly. I'm going to try and help the ball up into the air, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to make sure I have my weight on my left foot, or more of my weight on my left foot. I'm aiming a bit more to the left, and I have the shaft slightly to the left as well. Okay, and I can feel that stir stick pressing right into my hands, or right into my forearm, and my hands are really active here. Okay, so now let's do one where we keep the hands rather passive, and we put a nice little bump and roll on this and cozy it up to the hole. So I'm practicing aiming left, leaning a bit left, shaft a bit left. Get my stir stick here. And I got a nice little shot there of I got about 2 feet left for my putt. So this is a bump and run shot. Some people call it a chip shot. The idea is get it within that 3-foot comfort zone, because then you have a pretty good chance of making that one putt. I'm Glenn Boswell here at the Riverside Golf Academy in Calgary, Alberta. If you have any questions or comments, please send me an email and I'll get back to you. Thank you.